Hello, hello, Space Cadets. Lorenzo here, and welcome to episode 7 of Eeloo and Tylo, where today we're gonna wait on ship construction and launch some stuff. We have in our VAB storage the backup probe, because our two probe launch windows are coming up. We are currently constructing the probe Eeloo, the probe to Eeloo, and after that comes the big Honker, a mad rocket that I designed previous episode that I'm not sure I know how to fly. Coming up as well is more technology, and for the moment we have nothing to do, so let's roll time forward and see what happens. So 4 days on, the probe Eeloo thing is confirmed, and well, confirmed, this construction is complete. Its launch window is coming up in 120 days, so that's all fine and dandy. And of course we want to go to Eeloo because there is this special resource that will unlock solar colonization. Well, not colonization of the sun, but colonization of the solar system. So I don't know why the boffins at PR called it solar colonization. They did. I decided. Right, next up is the big Honker, and when that finishes we can immediately launch it, which will be the highlight of this episode, I would think. Because what we're gonna do, our contract mission here, oh shadam! All our intermediate contracts for visual surveys and explorations have vanished. We have visual surveys of the moon and more visual surveys of the moon, and this is what we're going to use the big Honker for. We have upgraded the contracts building, so we can accept 5 more, but I don't feel like exploring Duna, Ike, or Minmus. This could become a problem if no other things spawn. Minmus, however, we could probably do that because, well, it's in our neighborhood. We could get away with doing that as a technology test. Let's grab Minmus as well, then we can build a rocket for that. For now though, it's big honkin' time. Big honker to the moon. Is that a good title for an episode? Might be. Cool, cool, cool. So far this series hasn't been incredibly popular. May have something to do with my complete lack of promotional activities. I like playing the game more than doing that. Oh, no, stop. Accidentally time warped a little bit more than I originally intended. Let's hide this and just have a look here. Let's make it be day. Come on, yeah, let's go for a daytime launch. Cool, so current status, we have 3 ships. Nothing is being constructed. That's a waste of time. Let's construct something. Oh, and here we have some more contracts that we can lock down. So they will happen. Planting a flag on the moon. Let's not get that because our current mission is not going to land there. We don't want to lock us down too much. Contracts will keep happening and money is plentiful. They are not the focus of this show anyway. Alright. That said, let's slap together a Minmus rocket so we can start construction on that. I won't bore you with that because you're looking forward to the big honker, so check back when the ship is done in 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 3! Oh no, I mean, and 1. Damn it, I mucked up the count. Anyway, the ship's done. We are going to build this, and the mission is not critical, so we are going to send a rookie pilot and not simulate it at all. So let's build it, and we'll see at a later date whether this works. Today we shall launch the big honker, which was built in the past according to much the same guidelines. I mean, we did simulate it, and that the result of that was very successful. I mean, we have to launch this through the add-on. Things happened and we weren't very comfortable with them, at least I wasn't, and then we decided that it was fit for launch. Oh, damn it, it's night again. I'm gonna launch at day, so there's a little bit more time warping going to be involved. Come on. And I'm on the fence now whether to put our most experienced pilot or a rookie, but we kind of want this mission to succeed because then we can be done with the moon. So let's put a experienced pilot and hope for the best. I mean, even in the simulation the ship crashed but the pilot didn't die. So yeah, we're gonna put our most experienced guy. Is Big Honker not rolled out yet still? Oh man. Is that accurate? Because I think it was rolled out already and then... Or did I just go crazy? Did something else complete? Did the upgrade complete? This is something else. Let's upgrade the VAB. Why not? Oh, the tech was completed. Well, let's have a look at that then. That's good. Advanced rocketry. Yes. We have that now and that is useless to us. But this fuel lines are definitely not useless. The small engine is very useful. Portable carbonite sample kit. This is what we need to drill. That's the special resource, by the way, the carbonite and carborundum. Jesus. The mini drill, this will get to mining. We will have to get this to Eeloo somehow. Carbonite generator. Small, portable. Oh, it makes electric charge. Yes. Carry can, so the guys can carry it. Double carry can. Detection array. We actually need this on our probe. I hope we can research this enough to get it on a quick and dirty probe to one of our destinations. Distiller, many things to build an outpost of. So this is, we need ventral oceanic extractor. Alright. Let's get this. And of course fuel lines. 45 days. That means it will miss the jewel probe deadline, but we will be able to build something to send to Eeloo with that. That's good. That's good. That also means that probe Eeloo can be reassigned to Tylo. That means we will launch 2 probes to Tylo just to be a little bit foolproof. Sounds good. I mean, how's our timeline? This is 45 days, then like 20 days max to build something like that. That's 60. That's well on time to shoot something to Eeloo. Cool. Let's play with the big honker now then. And shall we add... Well, we don't have much choice, do we? We're gonna send Nielsen Kerman, the pilot, and then we may have to not forget to recruit some new guys. Alright, and now did I forget to... God damn it, I forgot to do it that day, did I? So, time warp until daytime. Time warping on the launch pad used to be fairly dangerous. I hope it's not so anymore. As you can see that this big scaffold of rockets is quite spectacularly unstable. We're gonna put it on full throttle and just lift off without any ceremony. And try and go up as straight as we can, because pitching over was disastrous before. Let's see what does Ferrum Aerospace tell us. I'm going to pretend that these readings, that the Reynolds number of approaching 4 to the power of 6, 10 times 6, is actually meaningful to me. I think this is maybe aerodynamic pressure. And this is the Mach number, which is whether or not we're supersonic yet. This is important because as soon as we go over Mach 1, things usually become more stable. So let's try and breach that number. We are moving out of control. I'm going to throttle back. Things are happening beyond my control. I'm trying to keep it pointing up. As soon as we get into the thinner bits of the atmosphere, we will regain control. We have to keep it pointed in the general direction of up for as long as the solid boosters are firing. After that, we will regain control. After that, we will regain control. So if we don't die during the SRB phase, we are good to go. Sort of. I mean, we aren't shooting for a landing on the moon here. We just want to fly around it and photograph some sights. So we should be good for that. Okay, throttling back. This is the most horrible ascent in the world. This big honker was a horrible design. But we haven't crashed yet. Alright, there we go. Throttling up on the controllable rockets. I don't know which way is up. Let's kill the thrust, separate the SRBs. Okay, bye-bye. Now let's find our bearings. with thrust. We are going in the wrong direction now, but we're steering, and now we're oriented in the way that I actually want to be going. Hooray! We're almost out of the atmosphere, so that dangerous bit of air is below us. Really cool. And now we can start working on pretending we're rocket scientists and actually getting into something resembling an orbit and then proceeding to the lunar vicinity. Cool, cool, cool. We're at 57 kilometers. That's out of harm's way as far as the aerodynamics are concerned. And we are going to switch to our cruiser engines soon. And the cruiser engines are, of course, just these 4 bits. Are they staged? Yes, they are. So this honking mainframe is almost burned out. Not quite. I don't think I can separate these. No. So this center column is stuck hauling these outer boosters along as well. Well, it will just have to accept its fate. I brought a flight engineer along. It will tell us how much delta V we still have, which is 5.7 kilometers per second, which, even accounting for the horrendous, well, that's already accounted for the horrendous ascent, that will still leave us with about 3 kilometers per second to play with once we are at the moon. So that's quite good. That's the horrendous contraption burned out, and can't say I'm unhappy with that. Now we're flying with the Lunar Explorer. We have solar panels. Let's do a life support check. We have 300 days of life support remaining. Should be plenty. Let's do a power check. Power is good. Everything appears to be good. So Nielsen, I'm happy with that. Hope you are too. So let's do some physical time warping to get to orbit. Because these small engines, while the tanks are still full, they are nicely efficient. They will get the job done, but they will take a jolly long time doing just that. So let's see, is the moon in our optical vicinity? I don't think it is. Let's see what our orbit looks like. It's... oh, we're gonna be able to burn for the moon soon. So no need for maneuver nodes. We can just wait until it rises over the horizon, as we did in the past. There it is. We're nicely at our apoapsis, so this not planning trajectories is working out really well this playthrough, really. So now we can boost until we are actually going to encounter the moon, and we will do so at times 4 time warp. And let's see if we can review our objectives around the moon. Not sure, not quite sure. We'll just have to go there. No, wait, that's stupid. I'm going to make an encounter and then inspect the moon itself to see if and when and how we can... oh dear. I think I may have overdone it a little bit. We're gonna get there in 2 hours rather than the more rather than 8. Alright, all the talking made us waste all the fuel. It's going to be a wasteful mission. Alright, we want to have a polar orbit. Our 3 sites that we need to spot. Winter Owl. Which contracts do we have? Area 39 BT. That's this one. Site VW6, that's this one. Take a crew report in flight below a D. Achieve orbit around Minmus. Yes, yes, yes. And these 5. Yeah, so we just need all of these. I think we're gonna have to do a polar orbit around the moon, and then hope that we get close to these and then do course corrections. So let's attempt that. We will have to tweak our orbit to be to happen polarly, like so. We will have to do some slowing down so as not to overshoot too horribly, because that's what will happen. Oh dear, what's happening now? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yes, this is more like it. If we establish this orbit, we will be able to try and achieve these observations at least. Unfortunately, this will take 506 meters per second of delta V, which is way more than it should have been, but that's because I've been a wasteful fool with the delta V. How much do we have left? We have 3.6 kilometers per second of delta V left, so that's 3.1 after we do this trajectory, and then we have to, we're going to be in a polar orbit, and then it's going to be actually quite tricky to line up that polar orbit with these intended sites, I think. I never did that mission before. That's actually pretty neat. It will be good practice though, because once we start colonizing Eeloo and Tylo, we will have to pinpoint our landings to coincide with either deposits of that carbonite or else the equipment that we've already landed. Because if we're just going to land stuff randomly all over the planet, that's not going to go so well for us, or for the Kerbals that then live there. There is a problem. Well, there's a slight problem, because we're going to ditch most of our batteries here, which is of course unfortunate, because that means we will have brought them for nothing. But we still have batteries and life support on the main core. I haven't been a complete fool. So, leaving space junk. And we're already now on our final lunar bound thing. Alright, this is good enough. Can we make it better? Yes. Yes! Alright, that's a lot better. And we have to be frighteningly low for all of these. It's all below 10 kilometers. So that's going to be some scary, scary orbiting. It's also going to be some dreary orbiting. Did we include an antenna? I sure hope we did. Because once we go that low, we won't be able to time warp very well. Crew report from him. Transmit. No frigging comms device. Why am I such a pillucking idiot? Alright, that means Nielsen just has to live. We try an EVA report. High over Kerbin as well. I don't think we had that before. Why, oh why, does he float off the thing? Did I build that wrong? Is this going to be one of these missions where everything will be really hard and take forever? Why isn't spaceflight easy? Come on. Grab the thing. Why the hell does that happen? Can someone tell me? Did I put too much stuff around the hatch? Is it because there is a battery there? Come on. Okay, that's it. No crew reports for this mission. No EVA reports, which is a shame, because god damn it, those EVA reports, they are worth so much science. Or maybe we have to just kill one of these batteries, but that's dangerous, because then our board. Alright, got it. I was gonna say that's dangerous, and now I didn't refresh the crew report because I was so friggin' psyched out by these. Oh man. Oh man, this mission is doomed already. What I wanted to do is go outside, grab the crew report, stuff it back in so we could grab another one. But that didn't work out so well because... Alright. That didn't work out so well because that would mean... Oh no. Oh shit, that went really fast, really quickly. I just managed to stop the time warp just barely in time. I'm not being very coherent. Coherence, by the way, is a weird movie that I liked. I tried to do the trick where you go outside, grab the crew report, stuff it back in so you can make another one. But if the EVAs are going to be this painful, I'm not so sure about that anymore. Let's see. CTE 6. 10,000 meters. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. We have now a periapsis of 17 kilometers. We are... Are we still going up? Where are we going? We are going down. We're headed towards periapsis here. We're headed this way. The moon is rotating slightly. VF3D2 9.7. So we're gonna try and do that. But my god, is that going to be very scary? I think it is. Alright, let's try a crew report. No, we have to do the trick. Okay, EVA. Oh, we managed to grab hold now. Cool. Take the data. Take more data. Store the data. Sweet. Take an EVA report as well. Keep that. Go inside. Alright, maybe the world isn't screwed anyway. Alright, keep that. Alright, let's have a look if we're going to approach any of these points. I think this is fairly promising. Let's try and make a maneuver node to do this one. This is at 17 kilometers. I mean, yeah, we will be going very low. Let's go. Let's compensate a little bit. No, this will happen in 1 minute. The moon won't rotate much by then. Let's try and compensate a little bit. Let's do this burn. That's 124 meters per second. We have 2.8 still. Kilometers per second, that is, so we can do that. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do all of them in one go, but we can certainly try. This burn will happen in 1 minute and 22 seconds. Do we dare go outside and do the report trick once? Yes, we will be able to get back in a minute, I think. Take all the experiments, store all the experiments. No! Come on. Don't do this to me. I know oh, it's my own stupid fault. I was being too ambitious. As the guys on Top Gear say, ambitious but rubbish. Go on. Well, at least I'm not on a collision course yet. I'm just about to miss my maneuver. And also I think I can't speak anymore, man. Damn it. I think if I am EVA now and go back inside the vessel, the maneuver node is lost. Although that may have been fixed in a version update. Alright, let's try this again. Board! Hooray! And the maneuver node is stored. Even better. Node in 17 seconds. Alright. Get it under control. Here we go. Lock it down. Firing the engine. There we go. Let's grab a crew report as well. Space near the moon. Ka-ching. I think that's it for the crew reports. We still be wanting to going out. We're still wanting to go outside for the EVA reports, but this is a lot better now. Alright, we are now on a collision course with the moon. And hopefully our engine will reignite. We're not gonna go outside now because that's really dangerous. Okay then, here goes nothing. Are we below 9 kilometers? We're not below 9.7 kilometers. That will not happen for a while. Alright, we need to do more. We need to do thrusting towards the planet. Towards the entering the sector. Alright. We're gonna be going down. This will cost more delta V than I originally intended. We are approaching the sector. Alright. Let's have a look at our map view. We're at 14 kilometers now and descending. We need to be below 9 fairly soon, so I'm going to light the engine again. Oh god, if we only manage to do 1 or 2 this run, we're looking at a much larger Lunar Explorer vehicle. Alright, 9.7 will be coming up soon now. We're going down pretty darn fast. Let's actually light the engine and start going back up. Crew report. Yes, come on. You are leaving the sector. Come on, no, take the observation. And also, please try not to crash. Did I overdo it? Oh God, we're leaving the sector. We didn't do it. Are we in orbit again? Almost. Yes, we are in orbit again. We are in danger of hitting a mountain somewhere. Oh God. We're so close to the moon. There is something that we did before. Take a crew report. Why didn't it work? Take a crew report in flight below the altitude, which we definitely were. Oh God, we're so close. We're still falling as well. In flight above sector. This is a nice area, by the way. Lots of erratic craters and stuff. In flight above 9. Ah, are you kidding me? Oh, I misread the thing. We had to be above 9.7 kilometers. That's really stupid. And now we're gonna die on that ridge. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit higher. Think that's gonna do it. Oh God. How is our vessel? We're at 2 kilometers per second of delta V. Can we do something with that? Area CTE above 10.6 kilometers. I think we could be able to do that. Let's try. If we alter our trajectory like that, and we would have to slow down a bit, because I'm sure above 10 doesn't cover like a million billion. But okay, we will try that one. Alright, look on the bright side. At least we didn't die. At least we didn't die. Alright, now we're going to blast off almost completely the other way again for 190 meters per second. So we can attempt to photograph the other bit. Nielsen is a little bit scared. And he should be. God, these missions are trickier than I thought. Actually deciding where you want to go in an orbit is apparently difficult. And then from here we can reroute again to get these, hopefully. So, let's do some time warping. Hopefully the moon doesn't rotate too much in my trip over this zone. Entering the area, CTE 6. Wonderful. Crew reporting time. Yes, yes. Collecting survey data. Hooray. Okay, that's one. In the pocket. Let's try an EVA as well to get some more science points, which we want. EVA report. Yes. Inside. Oh, we already had that one. Oh, the horrible bad luck. Alright then, we have here 39 BT. This is from the other contract. An EVA report on the surface? We're not gonna do that. In flight below? These two are below. Alright, so that's going to be a hazardous maneuver. Let's try it. The moon is going to rotate a little bit. I'm going to aim in the middle of these. And like so, we are going to be going very, very low when we are there. We're basically just going to aim for a landing. Just a very shallow land. Yeah, we're going to try this. Our vessel has 1.96 kilometers per second of delta V. Our burn is coming up in just a few seconds, which is now, okay, full throttle again, 200 meters per second again. And this is going to be a scary one, courtesy of those Altitude restrictions, of course. Alright. Yeah, let's put it here. And let's try another EVA report for the science points. We mustn't neglect our researcher sponsors. Yeah, keep the data. Did we have both of these already? Or can't we store multiple EVA reports anymore? Alright, maybe we have to observe the moon because we are going to be coming in dreadfully low again. Alright then, we're now passing over what is going to be at some point a landing site. Could have accepted the contract for the flag on the moon as well. Oh no, we have already passed over it. Apparently I misjudged the altitude because, well, we were fairly high up. I mean, this means that we now have to work on our orbit. We missed those sites. The camera implies we're already in orbit now. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is an orbit. Let's see. This one is fairly close. HUR3. Below 8.3 kilometers. Holy shit, that's really scary. Is there one that says above? Yeah, VF3D2. VF3D2. That one. Let's try and grab that one. I mean, that's a little friendlier. That's basically just a question of hitting the marker, and that we can do. Alright, 303 meters per second. I think there is a decent chance that we're just gonna go home with 1 or 2 of these observations. That means 2 things. 1, I'm not gonna accept any more contracts that go like this. It's too much hassle. It isn't nice though. It does mean that we are going to go to the moon again. Oh, look at that, it's almost an eclipse. With a better ship that can also do repeat landings at some point once we unlock the technology. Because if we can land, even if just as a precaution, then we can take tremendous risk. If we can land, we can take tremendous risk. We can just go straight next to the ground, land if we have to, and then take off again. For now, we are just kissing the moon every time we go past, and that's fairly dangerous, actually. So, alright. Once more into the breach. Are we going to be too high? Maybe we're going to be too high. Let's alter our trajectory slightly to account for the rotation, and a little bit lower. .73 meters per second. I have the hugest respect for the real life NASA and ESA space engineers that do their missions with course corrections of just like 1 or 2 meters per second because they didn't need any more, and also they couldn't need any more because their ships didn't have the capacity. I'm in this 10th scale solar system. I'm routinely performing corrections on the order of hundreds of meters per second. And these guys, they just get it right the first time. That's tremendous. Activate navigation. Alright, let's see if we at some point are going to entering the sector. Hurrah! Let's get the crew report, get the data. Nice. And let's also get an EVA science blaster. Midlands, yay. Alright, vessel, we have 1300 meters per second. We need 700 to get home reliably. We are currently on an impact trajectory. Let's see if we can try this again. Or let's see if we can try that. 3JL Alpha. Oh, it's also on the surface. EVA report on the surface. Let's not do those now. This is 1 HUR3. This is below 8.3 kilometers. That's going to require, I think, more delta V than we have, but we could try it. I mean, if we make a low pass, this is already 200. This VW. These VWs are below. Do we have the fuel budget for it? That's the question. I really don't want to have to send a rescue tanker. 700 meters per second is from the surface. Yeah, we can do this. We'll be coming in nice and low. We'll make a correction burn to go over the site, and then we'll go home. Yes, we'll get 3. We'll get 3 out of 7 or something, and we'll have to do 3 more observations and a landing, and 3 landings, I think. Lots of them anyway. So I don't know what happened here now. How the shit did this happen? All right, time warping it up. We'll need a craft that can do 3 landings on the moon, because we don't want to live here or anything. Right, let's hurry it up a little bit and actually go here. Let's actually go to the place that we want to go. I was talking again and mucked it up. I think this is going to be a really long episode, but I don't mind that because I never did these kind of missions before. And the complexities in them are non-trivial. I mean, every single course correction is fairly straightforward, true, but all in all, to do like a few of them efficiently, because we haven't done that. We haven't done that at all. Not efficiently. Alright, I'm going to point at the thing. I'm gonna open. We have 900 meters per second remaining in our tanks. How's our life support doing actually? Still really good. Electricity, still there. That's cool. Our altitude ceiling is 8.3 for this one, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, 8.3. We're currently at 14. We're gonna have to lower that. So I'm going to thrust down again. Alright. Our trajectory is now pretty much an impact one. I'm going to do a maneuver because I think we're not making it. We're not gonna be in the area. Come on. Say that we're in the area. I think maybe we're not gonna do it. We're at 9. Oh shit. We're below. We're also past. Alright, abort, abort, abort. Boosting straight up. It's not the most efficient way to abort, but we are aborted. Alright, that's that. We're going home. Let's see what's the most efficient way to actually go home. It's not this way. Is it this way? No. Is it this way? It's that way. That's 400, and we have. Yeah, let's do a nice impact. Well, not an impact, but a nice approach. 17 kilometers. That's 390, and we have 521 left. So that's decent. We used up our ship, but we didn't accomplish the mission. Not by a long shot, but Big Honker was a success. Even though it didn't really do much of what it should have done. It also didn't disintegrate in the atmosphere, which is something you have to give credit for. Alright, let's try one more EVA thing. No, we're at the dark side. That's terrible. Also, we have our burn coming up in 2 minutes. Hopefully a sunrise lit burn. That would be nice indeed. Alright. Fully firing this rocket probably for the last time. Because we're going home. We'll have been away for just a day? No, that's surely that counted since the last EVA. We've been away for more than a few days, I think. Alright, are we now on a collision course? Yes, we are. We're actually on a collision course. That's scary. Now we can try another EVA thing. Midlands, we had that already. Waste of time. Right, punching it on the time warp. This has taken long enough. There is the sun. Hooray. Here we go. Let's get back home. Falling towards the planet. We actually do have deadly re-entry, so this could actually be a very deadly re-entry. We are not focusing on our craft here. Oh damn, this is a tough one. I'm gonna try and shallowize that approach, and I'm not being dramatic here. I just actually honestly forgot about it. Forgot about the fact that we are on deadly re-entry and can't just slam into the atmosphere. Well, we can sort of, because this is still the Kerbal solar system and not the real life one, but still. Alright, let's ditch this rocket. Orient the pod retrograde. And batten down and prepare for buffeting. Here we go. At least our periapsis is now above the surface. That means that our trajectory is a little bit more shallow than it was otherwise. The difference is slight though. We got a little bit of cash for these independent readings, but we didn't take home the prize. And that's of course ascribable to the horrendous launch, the bungling of reading the job description, because one pass was perfect but was then mucked up by expending about 1 kilometer per second of delta V going in the wrong direction, which was down. We were doing well before then, and a general underestimation of the complexities and difficulties of the mission. Oh shit. What was that? Was that the parachute? No, the parachute is still there. Oh god, I thought we'd had it. Those were the batteries. Oh, but that's fine. We don't need them now. The parachute is still fine. The shield is now ablating. My god, I was so scared for 1 second. I thought Nielsen was gonna die. I think we made it. I think we made it. We are through the worst of it. We're still supersonic. We're coming down over what I think is Asia, if I lived on this planet. Or if they launched from this one. This here has a very ambiguous meaning. Anyway, we're coming down, we're slowing down, everything seems to be going well. Let's have the air stabilizes rather than the SAS controlling of Nielsen Kerbin. Yeah, everything is nice and easy. We're gonna land on a, well, not on a nice flat, but somewhere in these grassy hills. Alright, deploying the chute. And time warping it up. Oh god. And it still frightens me so much, the coming down on the chute and then doing the time warp. Especially after a nice long mission like this. It would be such a shame to have it ruined by this. But this is its own problem, because now this thing is falling down really slowly at 10 meters per second. So even at 40 times time acceleration, it's like 40 meters per second, which is a little bit quicker than highway speed. And we have like 1 kilometer or 2 to go. And that will take like at least half a minute. And in this high-paced strategy game that is lunar exploration, where you have to wait for hours every time you do something. Half a minute when you're this close to home seems like a eternity. At least we've been falling forever now, I think. I watched Interstellar the other day, very late. I missed it in the theaters, but I liked it at home. I got a new sofa especially for the occasion, a big TV, sorta especially for the occasion, not really. And I liked it. It was good. If you haven't seen it yet, go do so. It's fun. Come on, go down. This mission has taken long enough. Tick tock goes the clock. There we go. Here's the grass. Hello, planet. Will you be friends with me? Yes. Recover. Clickety click. What did we get? Sciencers. Experiences. Parts returned. Hooray, hooray. Thanks for joining me on this historic mission to the moon where we didn't actually do the contracts. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Lorenzo. Goodbye.